Hello and welcome to 1000 PS TV. Right here in front of me is the 2025 Triumph Trident 660, finished in this blue, white and black color scheme, which by the way costs an extra 300 euros. I think it looks really nice, they've done a good job. Up front we've also got the cockpit fairing, the fly screen fitted and a few little add-ons around the bike. It's got a proper sexy look. Plus this one's not completely stock, it comes with heated grips. Right then, time to hop in the saddle. Here we are escaping the winter in Barcelona on assignment for 1000 PS. Let's get going. The Trident has been refreshed for 2025 after a few years on the market. Oh, and just quickly before we really set off, this short ride is being recorded with Kalimoto. I'll drop the link for you below because this route is honestly a dream to ride. So yes, the Trident had a bit of a makeover for 2025 and it's definitely up the sex appeal. So, what exactly is new? Well, it now has a sport mode. The traction control, which used to be a bit conservative, has been reworked. ABS and traction control now operate based on lean angle too. It also comes with a quickshifter as standard. Apart from that, things are mostly the same. Still a 660cc inline triple with a peak output of 81 horsepower. And as for torque, I'd be lying if I gave you the exact number, but it's just over 60 Newton meters. I think it's around 64 Newton meters if I remember right. Now, at 1.87 m and 99 kilos on a good day, I'm definitely at the upper end of what this bike is built for. So yeah, you can feel it dip a bit when I climb on. Alright, we're going to turn around here because the real fun bit of the ride is actually in the other direction. We're in a built-up area here, we don't want to annoy anyone. Rear preload can be adjusted with a hook spanner, which I still find a bit fiddly even in 2025. I'm not a fan. A little hand dial like the one on the Tiger Sport 660 would honestly be much handier and quicker for making adjustments. As you can see, this is definitely a popular road for bikers and for good reason. The tarmac has tons of grip, absolutely spot on. Hopefully no snow today. Nah, we've got 16 degrees. Oh, and by the way, the display now shows ambient temperature. That's a new addition. It says 15 degrees now, so ideal conditions to take you along for a proper ride. Another new thing in our MotoVlogs, we're going to spend about 5 minutes sharing impressions of the bike, and then we'll finish with pure sound. Right then, you probably just noticed the traction control kicking in again. Let's check if we're in sport mode. Yep, we are. Honestly, I expected a bit more from switching into sport mode. The Michelin Power 5s that come as stock tires are plenty capable for sporty riding, but you can see the system still doesn't give me full power, and that's when it becomes clear Triumph has clearly designed this bike more with beginners in mind. It's a gateway into the Triumph world, because when I think about the Street Triple R and RS models, they're in a completely different league when it comes to sportiness. And the engine definitely has more to give. It revs really nicely. Those 81 horses actually feel like more, if I'm honest. It's a real joy to open up the throttle. And there we go again, traction control cutting in. I'm not quite convinced by this setting, but where things really do shine in terms of sportiness is the braking. Let's try a sharp stop. Yep, brilliant. Just one finger, really nice. You can even move around in the saddle a bit, perfect. So the Trident definitely has potential. But it's not a full-on sports bike, it's also got a comfy side. Let's be fair to Triumph here, yes, it's properly comfortable, no question. The Triumphs really do make you happy. Their naked bikes are just brilliant fun, proper head spinners. Honestly, it's kind of a dream ride. Now, about the seat, it's actually already great in the base version. No updates for 2025 there. Of course, with my height, the knee angle gets quite sharp, but for the sporty, fun-loving character of the Trident, it works really well. That low weight, just 190 kilos ready to ride, is a dream, no doubt. Right then, let's carry on. We've got an extended bit of the ride coming up just for you lads. And the ladies watching too, hopefully. A lorry's just blocked my turning point a bit, so we'll keep riding a bit longer. More sound at the end, can't hurt. The suspension is actually quite responsive, but if you're really pushing it, whoa, rear wheel just lifted a bit under braking there, well, it still handles impressively. It's just great fun for everyday riding. And if I were young again, on a tight budget, this would absolutely be a top tip for a first and only bike. It's still a joy to ride in 2025, looks cool too, with that clever mix of retro styling, those rounded elements, and still a very modern presence. It's just a bit too small for me, personally. The knee angle over long distances, yeah, I'd think twice before taking it on a proper tour. Right, we're really at the end now. yeah, it would be a bit small for me in the long run, but honestly, within this segment, it's one of my favorite bikes. Absolutely brilliant. And now time for a turnaround and just the sound. That triple engine at its finest. Enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Take care. Goodbye. Cheers. Ciao.